This. And let me say something on a personal note. I'd like to congratulate Jerry and the East Bernard staff, and I want to tell you, it's tough. It's tough. I've coached for, this is my 36th year, and I've never made it to the state championship game except last year. And it's tough as heck to get to the state championship game. It's tough as heck to go undefeated, and that's a tribute to Coach Long and his staff. Talk about the 2013 Ricebirds. Let me digress a little bit. We lost. We had a very. It was a great year. You know, and after we were disappointed in the state championship game. It was very disappointing. But after getting over the disappointment, and my disappointment lasted. You know, we traveled up there. We were the only game there that weekend. So we got to get there. They wouldn't let us come the night before and practice, or we'd have gone. So we traveled that day, left at 8 o'clock. Got there about 3, and it was raining, which we wish we'd have played outside on the rain, but we weren't. And so we put all the guys in the dressing room, and they're all fired up and everything. And so Coach Connor and I went and walked the field, and then after they all kind of did their thing, we let them come out, and Steveville was out there, and they were throwing the ball, boy, that's some great-looking children. And so I told the Steveville head coach, I said, now watch out. I said, bunch of dang. They think they're playing in Canada at so far north. You know, it's like we're going north. The Cowboy Stadium, and I don't know if with y'all, Jared, because there's so many games, but you walk on and you walk up, the doors are closed, you can't see it from the tunnel, and you get to a certain, and it raises up. And I heard, we had 67 kids, and I heard them. And I told the Steelman guy, I said, watch out. I'm telling you, watch out. And so the thing rose up, and it was like a bunch of dang wild Indians coming out, hooping and hollering and just running on the Cowboy Stadium, taking pictures. And I told them they could until about 5 o'clock, and we got to get ready to play. I guess I'll change that. If we ever get back, I'll change that. But the worst thing that happened on that whole deal was they were taking pictures of the star, and which was good. They need to be kids because that's an experience that those seniors never get a chance to do it again. But I looked down, and that's why I wish there was more games that way. I looked down, and one of our running backs was in the middle of the sea doing a snow angel. I mean, the star doing a snow angel. And I said, man, you got to get up. This is not even funny. I should have known then what I know now. But it was a great year. We lost a tremendous amount of senior class was tremendous. 5 of those kids are playing college football right now, and it was a great bunch of kids, and you coaches that know that it was a 2012 guys were a true team. That doesn't mean they were the best athletes, or didn't mean they were the best friends, but they were a true team, and that's real important for any sport or any organization to be successful. We lost 19 of 22 starters, so let me go over that for you. For some of you guys that need Mr. Hammock's help. 22 minus 19 is 3. Let me say it again. 22 minus 19 is 3. All right. And normally what I do is I look against our returning starters. It's going to be the world's shortest speech. Here we go. We got Zeke Sika, he's offensive lineman coming back. Coy Crest is defensive back. And BJ Flagg, that's how smart we are. He's a defensive lineman. He'll probably be our running back this year. So, but we also have, I call him a half a starter. We've got our kicker back. He's a half a starter. And not because he's a kicker, because he's 4 foot tall. He's a half a guy. So we got 3.5 starters back. So there, that's it. He's a pretty good kicker. A little late, can really kick the ball. Obviously, we are still trying to figure out, and I'm sincere when I say this, is that we're going to be young, and I'm not talking about young necessarily in age, because we have a good bunch of seniors, and we've got a large senior class. But we're trying to still figure out who goes where, and what works and what doesn't work, and you know, even my wife got in on it because I go to HEB and say, hey coach, how's it going to be? I said, it'll be good. Oh yeah, go ahead. And as they walk off with their little basket full of bread, I try to say, but I mean it this year. I really mean it. Well, my wife said the same thing. She said, how's it going to be? Oh, you know. And like I say, in experience, she goes, well, you always say that. I said, yeah, but I made her listen. I said, listen to me. I really mean it. So, I mean it. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to be competitive. It's just it's going to take us a little while to get going. We're still really trying to figure out who goes where and who goes what, and what we can do. Scrimmages, we had the same issue as everybody here with the rain, and we waited out. We started about 8:15, and we scrimmaged here and got it in against West Columbia, and it was a great scrimmage for us because scrimmages, it's a different type of speed in practice, as you coaches know, and scrimmages, that scrimmage really helps us get it on film. And tonight we're going against St. Pius, and St. Pius, remember last year they had the kid that was All-American quarterback going to A&M, and now he's a $5 million or $4 million baseball player, and he was really as good as advertised in the scrimmage until the rain came. Again, like I say, fast forward to Steve, the rain came and they couldn't throw and catch, and we could still run up the middle. So, but that slowed them down a little bit. We don't know much about St. Pius, really what they do. I know they'll be in the spread, and we'll have to try to play some of the receivers. Hopefully we'll know a lot more after tonight's scrimmage, and then we can find some answers to the puzzle. And like I say, our guys we do as everybody up here has very high expectations. I had a guy one time, this kid, and this is an honest story, right after, it was probably about February, going through off season, and he came up to me and he said something about like Coach, what does it mean that we don't have a lot of guys back? Because he'd been hearing that we don't have a lot of guys back. I said, well, that means that we don't have a lot, the starters don't have a lot of starters back. He said, we got a lot of guys back. We got a lot of guys back. And he really meant, and in his mind, we've got guys back. And so I think that's the key to anything. When you lose, you lose good kids every year, you have guys back, and you got to pencil them in, you've got to get them in the right spot and get them motivated, let them take over, make them take charge. And we hope to do that. That's why it's the first 4 games this year that we play are going to be very, very critical for our opening district game against Belleville. So we'll, and like I say, we play the same. We play Waller, we play Bryan Rudder, we play Bay City, and we play Foster, and then we're open and we play Belleville. And I will say something about my friend Tim, he is a friend of mine, he's a very good friend, did a great job at Wharton. We played Wharton over here. What a great crowd, and what a great atmosphere, and what a great game. And and yes, I'd say we did win the game, but even if we did, it was a great ball game. And I don't know if I've told you this, but Wharton played us as good as anybody until the semifinal game with Carthage. And that's a testament to what he did, his staff did, except for Coach Ray with that old funky hat on. I saw what you were doing out of the stand. I've got the microphone. He doesn't. But anyway, we do have, like I said, we do have a great district and a great competition, and we hope to represent El Campo and represent Wharton County. Like everybody, I'd like to wish everybody up here the best of luck, sincerely, and stay healthy. And thank you very much. We appreciate it.